Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Big storyline of this one is the recent struggles of today's starter. Just hasn't seemed to be able to find it. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starting pitcher, Mike Soroka. What's the scouting report on him?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Left-hand hitter waits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Mookie to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that skips in the dirt. Soroka, a former All-Star, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Two balls, one strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Hit on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Freddie Freeman.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Soroka throw over. Ohtani back in.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Babe Ruth in the box with one away as he takes ball one. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Aaron Judge at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Judge waits. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1. Ball two.
Ohtani stands at second with 2 gone. That one ripped but foul. That misses, and that's ball 3.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. Judge rips that one. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the Dodgers score first. It's 1-0. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Freddie Freeman.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Freeman with another scorching run of play lately. Smoked to the left, base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Tommy Edman. He's a guy who does it all. Right through there for a strike.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Back in Washington, D.C. And starting this one, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. Betts whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Jacob Young, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering upstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside. It's 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, left side. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chipper.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Chipper Jones. That's inside, and that's ball one. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. And they get the out on Jones. And that'll do it. Nationals go quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Nationals Park. And the batter now. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And a breaking ball misses outside.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Swing, and he breaks his bat. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Dodgers go down quietly, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the second. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Gil Hodges. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Out to short, Betts up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Luis.
And now it's Luis Garcia. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ripped on a line to center. Edman hauls it in, 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Nathaniel Lowe. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And that's in for a strike. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Soroka back to work. Strike on the inside corner. In the air, right field. Garrett moving under this one. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Ruth in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. A double and a run scored his first time up. That missed by a lot. 1-0. Betts off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
To the right side, Garcia slings to first. Judge out on the play. That ends the frame. So the Dodgers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And there's a foul ball. Wood with a homer in his last game. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up. Betts moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-0. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Bert Ruiz, the next to hit, takes ball one. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Senga winds and deals. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Boogie just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So the batting order turns over. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Gets the call, and that is strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
One ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. So 1 left for Washington, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Freeman, a former MVP, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. The 2-1. Just missed.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that 4-seamer.
And that one hit to first. Hodges takes it to the bag.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Grounded out his first time up. That one ripped. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His second of the year. It's 3-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Robinson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. Soroka maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
One down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Muncy digs in. There goes Jackie. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Now the 0-1. Runner on the go again.
Nope.
Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. Robinson stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swings through that one out in front that time. Action in the pen down there. DJ Hurts looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 getting loose as well. In the air on the infield, Garcia. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, that was pretty gross right there. I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Next pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. That's ball 2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, center field. Young in position, nabs it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, up now for Washington, Jacob Young. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next for the Nationals, the third baseman.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Chipper Jones. Grounded out his first time up. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Edman in position. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now up for Washington, Gil Hodges. Grounded out his first time.
Let's go, DC.
Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman. And that is that. And the Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. DJ Hurts. This is his first appearance of the season. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner at third, nobody out. And next for L.A., Mookie Betts. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that will drop foul. Ohtani, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. His fourth home run of the season. It's 5-zip. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Ruth in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the fifth. And ball one. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Judge, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one missing inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
Freeman hits it in the air. Young hauls it in to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
That's down and in.
You know, these Nationals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Edman makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. First time up, he grounded to third. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The Dodgers leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So 2 down now, and here is James Wood, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Top 6. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's outside. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jose A. Ferrer, number 68, warming up as well. Into center. Young makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. Garrett on his way in. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Muncy at the plate now. That's ball one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. Senga back to work. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
4 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
High in the air, out to right. Judge hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Keibert.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Big, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Both 2 in this one. Slice to right, and foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Ruiz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And he pumps it a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
To third, Muncy. 1 at second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Lifted in the air, right field. Garrett sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And another ball.
Ball 2.
And that one is inside. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a man aboard, and now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Six straight outside the strike zone. Step off throw to first. Ohtani back in. Turns and fires the Betts. There's a strike, and it's 2-1 now. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is fouled back. And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Fouled off left side. Fastball is outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Outside low. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Move to first.
Be safe.
Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Aaron Judge to bat next. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk.
On to pitch now for the Nationals, number 68. He last pitched. Just 2 days ago. Here is Aaron Judge.
Number 6.
First offering, and it just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball inside.
Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 8-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Chris Taylor, he's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young.
The center fielder, Jacob Young.
Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out number 1. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Gil Hodges.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Gil Hodges. First pitch, and he just misses. The Nats with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nationals go quietly, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
There's a strike.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. In the air, right side. Garrett puts it away, and there's 2 down.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Muncy at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order as the lead holds at 8-0.
I'm just a simple man. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Leading up for Washington, the second baseman.
Miguel Rojas. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Also entering the game, Dalton Rushing. He takes over in right.
Now playing right, number 68, Dalton Rushing.
Also into the ball game, Kike Hernandez. He'll be patrolling center field. And the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Senga into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. High fly ball out to center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nathaniel.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Wood.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, James Wood. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for Washington. Still 8-0.
Yeah, I do. I do it often. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing.
Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the 9th. And now here is Will now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And the 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. Wood makes the play. One up, one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. Out to center. Young has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And he swings through that one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left
Here
fielder,
comes Chris Taylor. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
This
Number
game for the
21, the
Dodgers.
new catcher now.
Now catching, number 21.
Now it's the right fielder. Shintaro Fujinami gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And the first offering is not close.
pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a 1-2 again. Just misses with that one. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one ripped. And a foul ball. Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Liner snagged it first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. Out to short, Rojas. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses. Ball 1. The shortstop takes a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's in for a strike. Ruiz leads off first with 1 away. That one misses. 3-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Digging in, Jacob Young. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. So digging in, Chipper Jones. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. All loaded up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Left field, Taylor. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of the series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
8-0 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.